Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just going to give you a brief summary of what we're working on with the project and the display. So the aircraft is AT-6A Texan Harvard Mark II. This particular aircraft is RCAF serial number 2668. It was used up in Canada during the war, built in 1941, trained pilots. Been a project for a number of years. We're working on just cleaning it. I'd give you a better walk around, but we're kind of in the middle of some stuff right now as we get things clean, but it's getting there. So this aircraft, AT-6, an advanced trainer used by the Tuskegee Airman. So Leland Pennington definitely had time in it. He had about 50 hours in a T-6. Also, our WASP member here at the museum, Don Seymour, had about quite a bit of time in these as well. Aircraft is owned by our museum president, Austin. He and his son, Craig, did a lot of work on it over the years. Not so much in the last dozen years or so, just because of various aircraft that have been donated to the museum that have taken priority, and that's understandable. So I'm here to help move things along a little bit and make it part of our display. Really what I need to do is I need to do a top-down on it. I need to start at the top, get the canopy clean, work down, get in all those nooks and crannies, get the dust out of there. Work down, get the tires pumped up, get those cleaned. I'm getting a table to put those parts on and a couple of those moving blankets to cover them up to keep the dust off. So overall, working on all those things. Moving over there to the display. This is stage one, just very basic. I'm actually going to be replacing that tablecloth today. I'm going to try and make some upgrades before air show. I'd like to get some better signage. What we have now, it's very fade proof. It's just, inkjet paper. I will be upgrading that. We have the instrument panel, the control stick. I'm talking with a couple of different companies about getting better panels made up so we can really do this display justice, and that will continue to grow. Like, we're starting with Pennington, and then we're going to branch out and highlight other local Tuskegee guys. We're going to highlight the WASP. Like I mentioned, Don Seymour, our member here who was a WASP. Sadly, we lost her a few years ago, but we want to keep her story alive. Those are all the things we're working on. I actually have a gun camera for a Mustang, but it's the same one they used in the T6. On the early models, it actually went here in the wing root. The later models, it went up in the cockpit. I'm still trying to figure out how we'd mount that, but the gun camera I have, we got signed back in February by Elmer Pancrantz. He was a Mustang pilot during the war from Rochester. He flew 43 missions of tactical recon, and I have a bunch of interviews with him. I knew him for about the last 10 years or so. Sadly, we lost him back in March, but I'd like to get those interviews up and get the gun camera that he signed as part of this AT-6, and then eventually on the Mustang on Lucy Gal. On the display itself, in addition to those panels, I have a couple of scrapbooks I'm going to put on either side. One of them is going to have Pennington's flight logs in them. The other is going to have my dad's warbird photography, making like a little tribute to him here as well. So it's all coming together as planned, just a lot of cleaning to work on. So this video has been inspired by my friend Brian over at Building the Last B-36. So I gotta give him a shout out. Just the work he's doing with his B-36 cockpit really motivated me to start getting into YouTube and making videos. So I thank him for that. Be sure to check out his channel. It's Building the Last B-36 right here on YouTube. Really, that's about all I have for this time. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the project. And until next time, keep them flying.